All right. Hello, and welcome back to whatever this is. It's been a while. It's been quite a while. But I'm here and I'm back and we're doing it. It's 2023. It's time to do it. So yeah, it's been a little while since I've been in front of the camera and since I've published a video. But I promise I have a really good reason. Basically, everything kind of stopped functioning. I was just getting into making video and feeling kind of excited about, a regular routine. And then my computer sort of crapped out on me. Anytime I tried to export video, it would ferociously overheat and stroke out. So it became an impossibility to actually export anything. So I even went from working with Premiere to, I was like, well, maybe iMovie can tackle it. And it kind of did, like little short clips, but there was still a problem with any longer media. So there was that. And then I was using my phone. Don't laugh. My iPhone 6S from 2014. 15? I don't know what year it was from. I've been putting off getting a new phone forever just because of the cost and because I'm like, what's the point? Do I need it? No. Well, I finally got to the point where I decided, you know what? For video and audio purposes, I think I do. So I upgraded and that just arrived and I'm so excited. I'm really excited because I can continue with video, which is awesome. It's really fun. So yeah, the technology kind of posed a little bit of an issue, but we have since upgraded. I've also acquired this lovely little thing. I've got a Yeti podcaster mic, and yeah, it's a nice upgrade for sure. I figured, if I'm going to have decent video, I might as well have the best audio I can have too, right? So highly recommend. So far, pretty impressed with it. As for what I have been up to in that period of time that I could not be doing any sort of video work, that solid year, I really jumped into sewing. Like I really jumped into it. I sort of have a habit of not really doing things casually. So I went full tilt. I got my hands on a Singer heavy duty sewing machine. I picked up a little, I think it's a Pfaff, a little serger, secondhand. And I kind of did like a solid plus year of just trying to get a handle on construction, right? It's interesting. It's a challenge. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. It was really it's like putting a puzzle together. Now, I guess since December, we're end of March now. Come Christmas this year, I was feeling pretty tired, pretty exhausted. I went home, I visited family. I really did nothing for 2 weeks. And I thought that coming back to Paris, I would be pretty recharged and ready to get moving again. I was not ready. No. Feeling the way I did, sewing kind of felt a bit impossible. My typical days last year, I'd get up pretty early and set up and have a solid day in as much light as I could. It was relaxing, yes, but it was work. It was okay, I'm really focused. Come January of this year, I was feeling like I just didn't have the get up and go to do it, to set up and to dive in, and then to have to clean everything up again at the end of the day because I do share this apartment. So what I did instead is I decided to take up knitting. I picked up a really nice set of needles, interchangeable needles, and I tried my first sweater, which was pretty good actually. It turned out really, really well until it was shrunk into oblivion by my partner. So now I have a nice little baby sweater. But yeah, it's okay. You gotta learn to let go of things sometimes, right? Right. Plus I have other projects. I've cast on 3 other projects since that sweater. So, and it's only March, so in 3 months I've been working at it. The part that I really like about it, you can get up in the morning, have your coffee, and do it for 20 minutes. You can do it for 3 hours. You can sit in bed and do it until you get tired and you're gonna go to sleep. So there's something about that makes it accessible. Yeah, it's time consuming, but it has been very like meditative and quite nice when I'm feeling really exhausted and I don't have a lot of. Yeah. So that kind of brings us back up to speed. It's been a lot of sewing, a lot of knitting, a little bit of crochet. So that's been the primary focus for this last year. Now, for a while I've had this idea in my head to create videos that do more than just show the final results of various projects. Instead, they showcase a timeline of events, starting with the initial idea, the project in mind, what inspired it, and desired outcome. Next, research and development. How is this thing going to come together? What supplies are needed, and where do they come from? Third, hiccups. Yes, hiccups. Any problems that arise. And finally, the magic of realization, the final project that comes at the end of all the struggling. Anyways, the point of this is to show what really goes on behind the scenes. We're inundated with images of picture-perfect results that seem to come without any work, and that's just not real. There's a lot of stomping of the feet, searching aimlessly along the streets of Paris for supplies, and swearing that goes on in the interim. So I thought, why not showcase that? Why not show you how projects really unfold? Because truly, a lot of times they end up suspended in space. You're like, shit, I don't know how to do this technique. I don't know where to find this piece of the puzzle that I need. So sometimes they kind of end up on the back burner for a bit while we're figuring things out. So there you have it. That's the plan. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to get started with a absolutely ridiculous furry piece of home decor. That's where we're going to start this whole adventure. So stay tuned. Here we go.